we have a threefold primary responsibility. Number one, get people saved. Number two, get them baptized. Number three, get them registered to vote.
Too often, society, especially the media, misrepresents lesbian, gay, and bisexual people. We are your fathers.
We love our children. We want the best for them.
Your mothers.
How I raised my child is pretty normal, other than I'm more open than my mother was. But not just about lesbianism, I'm more open about life and everything else.
Your sisters, your brothers, your aunts, your uncles, your grandparents, your nieces, your nephews, everyone.
But as long as we're talking about democratic principles and rights, then I get to exist in this country.
I agree with capital punishment, and I believe that homosexuality is one of those that could be coupled with murder and other sins.
Homosexuals shouldn't have any rights. They're disgusting, they're immoral, they live in
homosexuality and lesbianism and sadism and masochism is wrong behavior.
Homosexual rights, discrimination against religious schools. That's change, all right, and it's not the kind of change we can abide in a nation we still call God's country.
And they exploit the fear that people in their base have, people who are good people. They're just regular folks who are afraid that society is falling apart around them. They see the rise in social violence. They see the deterioration of our economy, all the things that people like us are also concerned about and are looking for answers. And the religious leaders are saying the answer is that gays and lesbians are trying to take away your children, they're trying to take away your livelihood, they're trying to take over society.
What does someone's sexual preference have to do with their ability to
because
teach?
they're gonna sit there, they're gonna promote it.
They see you and your old man kissing. They're gonna
That's
think,
right, and that's because I'm a girl, that's a man, that's fine. The Bible says no way for man and man to be together. Woman be together. The Bible says so. No way.
Our form of government came directly from the Bible. There is no question about it.
Their claim of morality is a simple subterfuge, a strategy that hides their real aim, which is much more secular. Christian supremacist leaders like Bill Bennett and Pat Robertson, Lou Sheldon and Pat Buchanan, supremacists like Phyllis Schlafly and Ralph Reed, Bill Kristol and R.J. Rushdoony. These supremacist leaders don't care about morality, they care about power.
So what you have is a group of people who had a lot of money, who invested it in building an infrastructure, building think tanks, building legal firms, building research groups, building organizing handbooks and organizations that went out and trained people. And then they actually developed a grassroots constituency to a large degree through direct mail and through televangelism, which is a $2 billion a year industry.
We've identified one enemy, but how do we identify the enemy in us, the racism, the sexism, the classism, the homophobia that prevents us from organizing, that prevents us from becoming a community?
The oppression and the effects of the oppression of gay and lesbian people and African heritage folk, they are different. But yet the tool of oppression is the same. Oppression is the systematic mistreatment of human beings.
I think people who are willing to identify with other people are the key in this, who are willing and able to identify with other people. As long as you keep yourself narrowly boxed and defined, then we can't build that world that we talk about, where we all get to participate and we all get to live and realize our fullest potential. And what I have found in the African American community is that there are people who are willing to identify and willing to recognize, first of all, that gay and lesbian issues are not white people's issues.
In order for us to build a true civil rights coalition that's going to be able to put forward the notion that human equality is not something that can be compromised or voted on or discussed or debated, that human beings are human beings and all of us deserve to live lives of dignity in which we are respected and our contributions to society are recognized.